realizing that it's not about money, it's everything about the value that you place on yourself. And I'm actually reading a book from someone who's in the church and realizing sometimes those are the greatest resistance of breaking free. And I've always said I don't want to have a poverty mindset because I don't want to attract, because what you have you usually attract. And I think the greatest example I see that God's doing in me is just, all I can tell you, it's like an open hand and receiving from Him, constantly receiving from Him, whether it's revelation, whether it's my intimate time with Him. And then as I do that, my hands are open and something beautiful happens. Anything can fly out of my hands that normally I'd want to accumulate. Okay, if I have some finances, I've got to have this, I've got bills coming up, but no, just open the hands. And then what I actually have found is really enjoying being able to do things I used to couldn't do. Like, just small example, I love coffee, and we use Keurig cups, at least I do. My son and my husband often we have one that you can put coffee in, but we have someone else living here. I just love, and William will have it. So it's like, whoa, I'm having fun. I remember the first time I went to Big Lots, I was like, oh, I'm going to buy them this. Oh, I'm going to buy them that. Didn't used to be me. I used to I got to accumulate it because I've got bills. I've got bills to run my ministry. I got bills. My business, which happens to be a ministry. So then I was thinking the other day, and I just felt like God say, let's say you get into resistance to where you're going. And I had some resistance, and it was funny. God said to me, no matter the resistance, keep doing and releasing, because I'll even surprise those around you that you'll never run out. So then this was another thing that hit me. Okay, it could be finances. That was a financial thing, but it also can be friends. And I was like, God was saying to me, look at it this way. I so feel your love tank. That when you do have friends, they're like resources, not in a bad way. They're just like additions to your love. You don't have to talk. If you don't talk to that person today, you're going to be fine. But if you do get to talk to them, wow, that's just like overflowing to what I've already overflowed in you. It may be real simple, but it's so freeing. Because I realized where that poverty spirit, let's say with friends, came in that I moved a lot. Father finally kind of revealed the revelation behind why the struggle with friendships. And I was just get to be friends. And my dad worked for a bank. And once that bank was established, he would go to another podunk town and we'd establish that bank. He would establish that bank. So there was always, just when I got friends, it looked in my little mind, in my young mind, like they were getting ripped away. And I saw where that caused problems later on in my life, as it was just like, and now in walking in the fullness of my identity, it's so much fun. But there are times when I feel like I'm a 6-year-old. Do you like me? I like you. Can we hang out? Do you want to do coffee? Just craziness. But I saw, that was a couple of years ago, but I saw God start to heal that daughter who was traveled, and in a way took it as rejection when it wasn't rejection, it was just removed. So all of that lines in with your identity, and I'm finding this beautiful thing. The more I'm shored up in my identity, the better and healthier my relationships are all around me, especially first, okay, with your husband. It's like, wow, this works. Like, some of these thoughts of, on a good day, I do well to manage me, so I'm just going to manage me and not manage him. Like, he's loud in his emotions where I'm kind of quiet, but yet we fit like that. And then there's times when he'll be sharing with someone. I'm like, hey, I've got something to share, and I'm going to share it. So I say all that to say, I think you can't teach well something until you've walked through it.